guys, Chef Rylan from River Oaks Baptist. Some days you just want to eat with your hands, and today is one of those days for me. If you've ever visited any of the English-speaking Caribbean islands, you will have seen a very popular street food called beef patties. They're found all over the islands. So today we're going to be making Jamaican beef hand pies. Going to do is make the dough for our patties. So we're going to take our flour, we're going to take our salt, our curry powder, and then our shortening and our butter. And we're just going to mix it all in until it gets crumbly. So with all of our dry ingredients and our fats incorporated in here, we're just simply going to pulse this until it looks like wet sand. The next step for our dough is to add our ice cold water into the dough mixture. Now it's very important that it is ice cold. I had ice cubes in there and now I've removed them for this step. You're simply going to pour in the water slowly and keep it running, and it's going to turn into a dough ball. So now that your dough is formed into a ball, we're going to lay it out on a piece of plastic wrap. And we want to form it into a bit of a log. What we're going to do next is wrap it up, and we're going to put it into the refrigerator until we're ready for it. You want to make it into about 5 inches in diameter, as best as you possibly can. Next, we're going to do our beef filling. So we're going to add our butter into our pan that's over medium heat. Next, we're going to add in our onions. We're going to let these sweat for about 1 minute, and then we're going to add in our beef. So now that our onions have started to turn translucent, we're going to add in our beef. You want to get it kind of chopped up there because we want a nice ground mixture. And we're also going to add in all of our spices. And now we're going to cook this until there's no more pink left in the meat. Now that our meat is fully browned, we're going to add in our beef broth. And then the most important step, in my opinion, the breadcrumbs. Now what's going to happen is it's going to make it almost paste-like, and that's exactly the consistency that you are looking for. So now you can see that the breadcrumbs have absorbed almost all the moisture, and it's starting to look a little bit paste-like, which is perfect. So what we're going to want to do is take this off of the heat. We're going to set it to the side and let it cool for a few minutes. And in the meantime, we're going to set our oven to 400 degrees. Finally, what we're going to do is assemble our beef patty. So we are going to take out our dough, and it's been sitting in our refrigerator the whole time, and our meat mixture is now cooled off. So we're just going to simply cut a bit off of the log, and then we're going to flatten this out. You want to make it relatively big. Now, I have a really cool empanada press right here that I'm going to use. If you don't have one, what you can do is roll out your dough, take a little bit of your beef mixture, put it in the middle, and then you're going to fold it over and press down the sides. Once you fold it over your dough on your beef patty, you're simply going to take your fork and make sure that you have a really good seal by pressing it down on all sides. Now for the final step before they go in the oven, I have 1 egg here mixed with a little bit of water. And I'm just going to dip my pastry brush in there, and I'm just going to gently brush the tops of all of these little beef patties with some egg wash. This is going to help it brown nicely and have a nice even golden color. Now we're going to bake these at 400 degrees for about 30 minutes until they're nice and golden brown. All right, our Jamaican beef hand pies are out of the oven. So you can see they turned a nice golden color. They're also kind of yellow because of the curry powder that we added into our dough. So, see you next time, guys. Bye.